Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love is not if or because, love is anyway and even though and in spite of. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be true. These are some popular quotes about the beauty of love and how strong and defiant to outside pressure true love can and mostly should be. For the celebrity couples we have featured in this story today, they are not just in love, but their love has been for better for worse, as its strength has been tested and is trusted. These are free.
Let's stay here, let's stay here in love.
Davido and Chioma. Davido and Chioma's love story is as beautiful as they come. For us, their love story began on the 3rd of June 2016 with this post, and today, almost 4 years later, one of the music industry's most loved couples seems to be on their way to the altar. Their journey, however, has not been totally smooth. Right from the beginning, there have been rumors that have put Chioma's faithfulness into perspective. The most recent at this time that DMW artist Peruzzi, who had presented Chioma to Davido as his cousin, had actually been sleeping with Chioma as his side chick and might even be the biological father of their child, Ifeanyi. There were reactions in their camp, most of which the public was not privy to, but the one that did make the blogs was how Davido and Chioma unfollowed each other on Instagram, as every single blog reported the news and it started trending on social media. The duo decided to follow each other back. They have since appeared on each other's grams several times, including with this viral photo, and everything seems to be good in Davchi or Chivido camp. With a relationship so publicized, it's only normal for there to be so many trials and tribulations, but they keep on conquering and we expect and hope that they continue to do so. Baba and Annie Idibia's love story can be likened to a diamond. It was in the rough, had to be found, then put under intense pressure, and then in extreme heat before being cut to taste. Even though Tubaba met Annie when she was just 15, there are many other notable characters in their story. Sumbo Adeoye, Pero Adeniyi, Vienteshola, and Caroline Danjuma. Annie Idibia was apparently the first of the group in Tubaba's life, but their on-off relationship meant that Miss Nigeria 2000 Vienteshola could be Tubaba's bae between 2000 and 2001. Their relationship made more popular by her pastor at the time, Chris Okotie's opinion on it. Then there was Sumbo, who probably had the longest relationship that didn't lead to marriage with the superstar, and they even lived together for 3 years. Sumbo met Tubaba when she was a student of the Yaba College of Technology, got pregnant when she was 24 and had his first child in Nino in 2006, the same year that Ehi, Tubaba's first daughter and first child of another woman, Pero Adeniyi, was born. Sumbo then welcomed Zion, her second child and Tubaba's third, in 2008, the same year that Annie Idibia welcomed her first child, Isabella, with Tubaba. In 2009, Sumbo made up her mind to quit the relationship and moved out of his house while he was out of the country after she had, in quote, come to her senses. Pero, who had been in Tubaba's life and was eventually for over 7 years, took over from Sumbo as the main woman in Tubaba's life, and they welcomed their second child together, Innocent, in 2012, and then Justin, their third, in 2013, the same year that Annie and Tubaba got married.
I'm excited. You know, I'm not doing this under duress. My eyes and my mind is clear about what I want to do today. I am sure about what I want to do today, and I love who I'm going to do it with today. You know, and I'm looking forward to a blissful and peaceful coexistence. So follow me as I go and denounce my bachelorhood.
Annie and Tubaba had their traditional wedding in March 2013 and white wedding in Dubai a couple of weeks later before then welcoming their second child together, Olivia, in 2014. From Annie's perspective, she suffered a lot of heartbreaks before legally wedding Tubaba, having to watch and acknowledge that the love of her life was also loving another, or that another woman was carrying his baby. In 2007, she was reported to have had a battle with Caroline Danjuma, who dated Tubaba for about a year beginning in 2005. And then Annie and Pero were at loggerheads for the better part of the last decade, only making up in 2018 and then going back to reportedly shade each other on social media in 2019. Pero believes that Annie stole Tubaba from her, while Annie insists that Tubaba had always been hers.
Ever since I left you, I've been to hell and I'm back. Now my baby, I wanna give you all my body and soul. Now I want to give you the keys to all that I got. Girl, you're my star, you are my rainbow.
There have been quite a few bumps on the road for Annie even after getting married. A magazine reporting false news that Tubaba had impregnated a top Lagos backer, a revealing an extremely weird Wuju song cover by Tubaba, and a viral picture of Tubaba kissing and cuddling Pero, just a few. In February 2019, fans feared the worst as Tubaba took to Twitter to apologize to Annie, acknowledging that he had screwed up many times and that she had tried her best. Tubaba took to Twitter to assure fans that everything was okay the next day, and then in March 2019, it was Annie's turn to applaud her hubby on social media, writing on Instagram, "Last few days were so horrible. Thank you so much for being my friend when I needed one the most. Your type is rare. Thanks for being my sunlight, the only one who honestly truly understands me. My support system." Lovely. Every time we see Tubaba and Annie together, we see a couple so in love that it can't be hidden. They act like teenage lovers and their bond continues to grow stronger and stronger.
Ever since I left you, I've been to hell and I'm back. Now my baby, I wanna give you all my body and soul. In fact, I want to give you the keys to all that I got. And my baby, you're my star, you are my rainbow.
Timi and Busola Dakolo.
I never know say love could feel sweet like this. I never know love could feel so sweet like this. I never know love could feel so sweet.
The third and final couple on our list is the Dakolos, Timi and Busola. If there was an award for the husband of the year in 2019, then we would expect Timi Dakolo to win it for standing by his wife's side during her rape allegations against the pastor from a big popular church. Even though the alleged incident happened before they met, what Timi Dakolo had to endure, holding his wife's hand as she took a very mortifying walk down memory lane and suffered having to recount the ugly incidents over and over, is not something all men would have been able to stand.
You tell the truth. Even if the whole world thinks it's a lie, the truth is truth. There's nothing that can change the truth. Just because everybody thinks the truth is a lie doesn't make the truth a lie. So I looked at my wife and I said, baby, she always wanted to tell me, like, sometimes she would say, baby, I have some things to tell. She would start and I would look at it and say, she would burst into tears and I would say, okay, when you feel like we're not in a hurry, you can tell me what you want to tell me. So she told me in detail what happened to her, and I said, she told me last year. If some of you can remember that last year I actually posted it and said, man, this place we call church is supposed to be a safe place. All my life I've been a church boy.
Timi and Busola welcomed their first child, Alex, in September 2010 and then got married about a year and a half later in 2012. Their second and third kids, two daughters, Halil and Zoe, were born in July 2012 and December 2013 respectively. Busola and Timi's marriage hasn't been perfect. Their major road bump in 2019, but they continue to love each other and their kids, and that love that has truly been tested continues to hold firm.
Baby, oh baby, you're like medicine to me. You give me everything I need.
And that wraps up this feature. A quote says, "There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved." We are happy that for these couples, nothing